So this is the basic syntax of conditional statements. If you have done any programming before now, so I think you might be familiar with this kind of statements. So it's nothing. If it's small if statement, then in a bracket you put condition, okay, and then in a curly bracket you put the code that should be executed if this condition is satisfied, uh, and else part. There is another curly bracket, and you put your code there, which should be executed if this condition doesn't satisfy. Okay. uh, Also, we have an if else ladder that we used to have in C language. So if, then the code for if, then else if, condition, and the code for uh, the else if statement, and then finally else. So it's pretty much straight. The operator for ending is ampersand ampersand, and this is for or, the pipeline operator. So basically, the control statements are not different than the C control statement. Okay. Uh, Now, when we are discussing about iterators or the loops, there is a small change compared to C language, and that too, and specifically for loop. So in C language, we used to have that for loop like I equal to something variable, and then a condition, and then the update statement. Okay. But here the things are a bit uh, different. So okay, let's here you will see that what we are using is basically a vector inside this for loop. Now you are not formally introduced with vector, so okay, don't get confused, just think like that. uh, in a for statement inside bracket, the I that we were declaring um, uh, when we were using C like syntax will be like same I, and instead of initializing it, what we are giving it is a range. So let's say I in, and this is a range vector. Range vector gives you basically uh, a range from your starting position to ending position. Now the this is the syntax of one of the syntax of creating vectors. So let's say we have a variable x, and we have to iterate till the length of x. So length of x, as you have seen in the length attribute, see it's handy here to find the length of basically this array, and we are creating a vector which has a value from 1 to 3 and till it goes till the length of x. So that vector will be over here, and uh, these vector, I mean these values in the vector will be taken by I from step by step, and then you can use your I inside the loop. Okay, so that's pretty much the idea how we are using the for loops in R. Now, if you have used this kind of for loops in Python, then you must have realized that the syntax are pretty much same, and there is not that much of difference. Uh, However, we can use the keyword like range and sequence instead of this length, or this representation, basically one, then this colon, then length. Okay. And of course, we have a while statement. While statement is also similar as we have been using in uh, C language. So when, then condition, and then a statement. So when this condition will be false, then this statement will not be executed, and basically uh, the loop breaks itself. Okay. So we have discussed about this conditional statement. We knew about data types. We saw the iterators for and while. Okay, both. Okay, so now let's talk about functions. So in R, the function are basically uh, prioritized as the first class object. Okay. So what do we mean by first class object is we can pass a function as argument, and perhaps we can store it inside inside the disk, as we used to store the data. So yes, we can use the function as a data. So that's why it's basically first class object in R. Okay. So we can create a function using the keyword function. Okay. And here you can see the example. So just for fun is the name of the function, is going to be the name of the function, and this is the keyword function. Y1 and y2, this both are argument that will be received from where the function will be called. So function will be called just like just for fun. I'll pass, let's say, 10 and 20. Okay. So now y1 will have value 10, and y2 will have value 20. Okay. Now you are wondering about what I have written over here. So it's like this is one argument, this is another argument. Now there are cases where you want your function to have an argument which is basically should get a default value if the user doesn't specify any kind of value. So if the user passes this 20, then y2 will get 20, and don't worry about the data type mismatch. So previously y2 were storing the let's say character data type. Now it will be storing this integer data type. That data type, I should not say conversion, but that data type allocation in a particular variable is not a point to bother in a languages like R. So I will if I will specify the second parameter, then y2 will take the value, and then it will execute. But if I call this function like just for fun, and let's only with 10, if the second parameter is not there, still it's okay, because I have already provided default value. Okay. So it will not create problem. uh, Fine. So then you can do whatever you want to do as your function body. And finally, let's say this is the variable that you want to return as a the result of the function. So just write the name of the variable at the end. Obviously you can use the return statement, but the R also provides the facility that if you write just a name of the variable at the end of the function, then it will consider this variable as a variable to be written, and it will return this variable. Okay. So